Boy Beast Mode here, coming at you with another character build for Evil Dead the game. So today we're going to do my first 25 character. I've been playing Henry the Red ever since the game came out, since we were deciding in our team which character we would all play. I started playing Henry. I can't say that I am the greatest Annie player, but if there was any godly players that played Henry, I would be one of them, if not the best Henry player. I feel like I play Henry the way that Henry should be played. But anyways, let's get into this build real quick. Alright, so I'm going to do the 25 points that I got, and then I'm going to go over the extra 5 points that we would get when I do prestige. So the only reason I haven't prestiged Henry, or I didn't do it him first, is because I feel like playing Henry is kind of like playing this game in easy mode. So recently the game's getting kind of stale a little bit, so I've been trying other characters and trying to prestige them, trying to challenge myself with other characters. Sometimes it just gets kind of dull. Playing Henry it's too easy sometimes. Just with Henry, he's just a massive tank. But we'll put the first point here because we pretty much have to. They all have that same one that we have to put in 1 point in the beginning. Next one, we'll put a point here in Artful Dodger. That's just to unlock the rest of the tree, but we're gonna need it anyways later. Next, we're gonna put the 4 points on Devastating Force. This I just have it in here. You do kind of want him to deal a little bit of damage. He is a warrior, so he's gonna have that. What is it? 50% buff with melee attacks. So 50% plus this. It's pretty good to have. You still want to kill stuff. At least you don't want to be that guy who can't even kill a basic puppeteer that's not even possessed. Next, we got 3 points on Seeing Stars and 2 points on Blunt Force Trauma. So this is basically what this is. Henry is the tank, the balance bar killer. I think that this character just does this job in particularly the best as a warrior. It's just what it is. Next, we got the 3 points in Tougher Than Hell. You want to follow up with that tankiness. You want him to take less damage, which goes in hand with this next one. You want to put the 4 points in Industrial Health. Now this guy's already tanky as it is for being a warrior. All warriors are tanky. Giving him extra 25% is kind of nuts. And then you're also getting this one. I believe this was part of Prestige 1. You get the 12%, so you're already at 10%. Now you get 12% extra health and extra shield length. That's pretty good on top of what you already have. Next, we're gonna put the 1 point on quicker cooldown. His ult ability is pretty amazing going into battle and for the revives. This guy's pretty much the only one that can do revives without being interrupted for the most part, without, given they don't jump scare you or possess you. Pretty much he's gonna be the only one that has that ability. Next, you got the 3 points in Seasoned Survivor Basics. A lot of the possessions are usually basic units. They're just easier. The more come out, they're just easier to spawn. Probably easier to maintain the possession. So you want to stay in the battle longer with them, to be able to 1v1 them. And you don't want to take that much damage from them, from all the crazy spam for basic possessions. Alright, next we got 3 points for Seasoned Survivor of the Boss. You always want to be in the demon's face every time. I think these two just go hand in hand, because you're gonna be able to deal. You're dealing with pretty much these two most of the time. Rare occasions, yeah, they'll summon an elite, but that's kind of like whatever. Elites are kind of slow, and you can kind of maybe dodge out the way. The elites aren't great. They do deal some damage, but it's not as spammy as, the basic units, and having the boss out. You want to have that extra damage reduction, because the way that I play Henry is you want to be in the demon's face at all times. They're targeting your healer. You want to rush in their face, block the attacks from your healer. They're attacking your leader. You want to rush, get in their face, block the attacks, soak up the attacks, start breaking the balance bar. You wanna make sure that you're all up in that demon's face every time. Any chance that he has to try to harass any of your teammates, your main job, get in their face. Pretty much, with all this health, you're not going down that easy. Especially after you have all this health, and then you have your ult ability. You're staying in the fight for a good while. So next I have the extra 5 points that I would add once I do prestige them to all the way to prestige 5. I already have them to 26, so the 1 point that I have is over here for quicker cooldown. You want them to get that ult ability a lot faster. I believe you'll reduce it. It's 95, so the 10%, it'll be what, like 85. You'll be able to ult every 85 seconds. The way that I like to use this is, as soon as there's a possessed unit focusing me or anybody else, you rush in, ult, and start breaking the balance bar. You take less damage, and then the sooner the better that you can put them down. You can start already on cooldown mode to get to the next one, so it feels like you just always have it. There might be some people that kind of hold it off for the revive, but I don't like to be waiting for the revive, because you shouldn't even be getting there. The longer you're in the fight, they're targeting you, the more chances your teammates have of surviving and focusing on killing the thing while you're distracting the possessed unit or the boss. Yeah, so for the remaining 4 points, I would put them all on Reinforced Amulet. I know that last 2% ain't much, but overall 12% I think would do wonders, especially with your extra shield bar that you're getting, an extra 12% length. I think would be kind of crazy. You'd be super maxed out in any damage you take, and even for supports, I think most supports nowadays are kind of dumping the amulets for the warriors. I know that I like to do that. When I'm support, I will dump the amulets for strictly the warriors, let them have it so they can be in the demon's face at all times, and having that extra shield just helps. So I think this would be a great addition to the defensive Henry that you're going to be playing with this build. I think that this build is how Henry should be played. If you want to play damage, you have other options to play damage. But honestly, as a warrior, I feel that your job is just to be in the demon's face, to give your other teammates that are not in the warrior class time to breathe, and be able to kill the possessed or whatever's going around. Like, killing the possessed is mostly your hunter's job. I feel that warriors do better in when they're getting swarmed. They're able to kill more units. Hunters do better damage and work best when they're focusing on a single target. So if you're getting swarmed and you're right there in the center with all the possessed, with one possessed and the rest of the AI units, you want them all to focus you. Your support can focus on better healing you when they need to heal you, so you don't have to worry. So you're not even gonna have a chance to respond to heal yourself. So you want your healer to be on the outside watching or assisting with killing at least the basics and be able to heal at will, while the hunter is observing and able to shoot down, getting those headshots in and kill the possessed as soon as possible. And if you got the leader, they can be in there killing the AIs or assisting as well with the possessed. Um, but for the most part, this is how I believe that Henry should be played. Like I said, you got options if you want to play damage, or you have other options, better options. Henry is not that warrior. Henry is the tank of the warrior class. He's got the best health, probably the best tools to be able to use this balance bar skill tree here. Probably the best optimized to be able to use that. Other one would probably be AOD Ash, but I mean, he's probably the only one that you could probably do damage or tank, because he's got a little bit of both, but he doesn't have the increased health that this guy has, along with his ult ability that also conserves his health a lot more. But yeah, that's gonna be my Henry the Red build. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.